Okay, so the other day I was just playing some Modern Warfare 3. All of a sudden, I get the thought. I'm just like, does Bowser have his own game? So I decided to do some research, and sure enough, he did not have a single full-fledged game for himself. For such an iconic character, I was honestly so shocked that he doesn't have his own game, especially after all the TikTok people getting a hold of him.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
Those were some strange times for TikTok for sure. Even after that whole fiasco, I'm still surprised we didn't get any Bowser content. Instead, we're getting a Peach spin-off game, which isn't bad, but I honestly think everyone would prefer a Bowser game. Just because Bowser is such a mysterious character, and I feel like we just haven't uncovered his character as a whole. Not need the whole origin story for Bowser, but anyways, in this video, let's talk about some potential ideas for his game. So the most basic idea would of course be a platformer, but who even wants more platformers? Like honestly, if we get a Bowser game, we need more than that. If I'm playing as Bowser, I want to go on a rampage on the city or whatever it is. So this is honestly the foundation for his game, I feel like, because it fits his character so well. Now, I really don't have any idea what he'd be going on a rampage on. I would honestly say the Mushroom Kingdom, but that's also such an obvious answer. I would honestly enjoy if Bowser just teamed up with Mario, since when they usually do, the games are just honestly spectacular, and they could also make a really good game with that and a good story. The next idea of a game that I have is gonna make y'all laugh, but hear me out. Imagine if they took the balloon tower defense formula and made it into a Mario game. It doesn't have to copy the same exact formula, but it can honestly be so similar. I think it would be honestly pretty fun to use Bowser's army against enemies trying to attack his castle. They could use the villains from Mario RPG, since they usually take over his castle in that game, but honestly, I think this style of game would honestly be very interesting to come from Nintendo. They could of course bring the first idea of a destructive Bowser game though too. Maybe it could be like a super move that gets powered up for doing something. Then it allows you to use Bowser and just go ham on enemies. There's just so much they could do because Bowser's character as a whole has so much to work with. But even if they did a similar style to Plants vs. Zombies, that wouldn't even be that bad of an idea either. But at this point, they just need to make it a mobile game if we're making an events game or something like that, because making this into a console game, I just don't see it being the best, but it still can work out. Well, those are the only ideas I could really come up with. I'm sure if Nintendo spends some time brainstorming, they could come up with a great game that's 10 times better than anything I mentioned. You guys could honestly even do better, since fans are the best at coming up with ideas, and you guys are honestly so creative and honestly smarter than me when it comes to stuff like this. So in the comments, tell me what type of Bowser game you would want. He's such a cool character and honestly a little zesty after the Mario movie, so they need to just make him his own game already. Come on, Nintendo.